My secret to practicing new tricks is simple. I work on more than one trick at the same time. Now I get it, that seems really obvious. We are all working on multiple tricks at the same time. But I do this very intentionally. For example, let's break down how I'm working on fakie flips and fakie backside big spins. First of all, I tend to work on new tricks in the second half of my session. Mostly because I skate pretty terribly for the first 10 or 15 minutes of each session. And I've only got 30 minutes of actual skate time for my lunch sessions, so it's pointless to try anything new or difficult for that first half. But after I'm warmed up and I've gotten through some of my staple tricks and tricks that I've been working on for months, like my frontside and backside 180s, I typically choose 2 or 3 tricks to work on. And those are usually one high intensity trick and one low intensity trick, like working on no comply 180s and kick flips, walk the dogs and finger flips, or manuals and pop shove-its. Since one involves significantly less jumping, it often lets me skate longer with more energy. Or I'll choose a trick that I've been getting better at and a brand new trick, for the same reason. One trick requires low energy since I've been getting it more consistently already, and one trick requires high energy since I need to work a lot harder to get it. Frontside and backside 180s is also a good example of this, since I am getting the frontside 180s rather consistently, and the backside 180s take a lot more effort to get. Then I just alternate, sometimes right after one another, or a few tries of each trick. I'm also technically working on Caspers in this session, though not as intently, just throwing them in between tricks, when I think of it, or as a small break. So why practice this way? Why alternate, and why even bother thinking about it? Just go out and skate, right? Well, sure, but this has worked so well for me that I truly think it's worth thinking about. The thing is, choosing 2 or 3 tricks like this has had 3 major benefits for me. 1, I'm not hyper fixating on one trick. Because I'm going back and forth, my mind almost stays malleable. It's focused but not hyper fixated. I'm not getting stuck inside my own head and overthinking a single trick. 2, I don't get frustrated. I don't know what it is, but when I hyperfixate on one trick and just drill it over and over again, I stop taking breaks and get frustrated that it's not working out, which just exhausts me and ruins the fun. But going back and forth breaks up those negative emotions for me. I don't have time to get frustrated with the fakie kickflip because now I'm trying a fakie backside big spin, and vice versa. And 3, I learned 2 tricks in the same time frame that it probably would have taken me to learn just one. It takes weeks or months to start getting tricks, and when I consistently put effort into a pair of tricks, I tend to start getting them around the same time. Not always quite to the same level, but I'm getting there and I'm not stuck on any trick. In fact, if I start getting good at one of the tricks, I can swap that trick out for a new one and still have 2 tricks that I'm working on. So I highly recommend trying this, intentionally pairing up 2 or 3 tricks that you can keep working on. Now, of course, I cannot guarantee that it will work as well for you as it has for me, but you don't have anything to lose. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you got something out of it.